Worlds is one of the most amazing competitions ever.
It's the pinnacle of cheerleading.
And it's the best of the best.
If you would have told us at that first World that this thing would have evolved to the magnitude that it is today, I think we all would have laughed.
We got an invitation to this competition called Worlds. There's 2 divisions.
All girl, co-ed. You fell where you fell. If you had a boy, you were in co-ed. If you had all girls, you were in all girl. Big, small, tall, short, didn't matter.
We went to a soundstage at MGM Studios. So this was at the Disney Wild World of Sports. We actually went into MGM Studios, all the teams in through backstage areas.
And they couldn't fit all the kids in the building. They had them lined up outside. You'd have to come in. You got to watch 1 or 2 teams after your performance, and then they'd kick you back out.
There was a grand total of 500 seats. You were right there, the judges were right there.
It was just a whole bunch of cameras zooming around you as you're performing this routine. And you were like in the bottom of this barrel, and your like chin hurts because you're staring at the ceiling the whole time.
Most of us wore polyester uniforms. They were atrocious and hot.
A skirt from back then will outweigh a full uniform, including the shoes, of today. Blue was the color, blue and green, blue and white. There wasn't a whole lot of variation.
One of the things I remember in 2004, their favorite move was a little bit of this, and they thought it was just the greatest thing ever.
I think if any of our kids watched it today, they'd be like, that was good. I don't see that. So we got through the competition and we were able to get the silver trophy. But back then the globes were detachable crystal globes. Beautiful. But like they give you this trophy and say, hey, don't drop that, it's gonna break. And I'm like a wreck about it. So it's in my office back in Hanover.
To walk on that floor and be announced as world champions, even though it was the beginning of something, we didn't know what it would grow into. It was so cool. I was the first one in line to get the jacket. Boom! World champion, 2004.
It was so funny because they were just an interesting way to say you were a world champion, as opposed to now where you get a ring.
Look at it. I'm a world champion.
It was pretty basic compared to what it is now, but it was everything to us.
It felt very special, but now looking back at it, it was not really anything like the production is now.
From Miami, Florida, ladies and gentlemen, this is semifinal 5 TGLC.
The athleticism that these kids have now just makes it unbelievable to watch.
I think now Worlds really embodies the best of the best. To walk out on that floor and just see what cheerleading has become, it's just incredible to see that kind of crowd around you.
I'm very glad I was where I was at that time, and to be a part of something so great and so trend-setting that became something phenomenal.